The key word for Saturday night's game against Texas A&M was momentum. OSU was looking to end their extended homestay with a perfect 5-0 record and looking to begin conference play with a win. But who could blame the Cowboys if a little bit of revenge seeped into their mind as well? You see, OSU hadn't beaten A&M in 4 years, and more than one of those losses was of the heart-wrenching variety. The Cowboys were looking to move to 5-0 for the first time under head coach Mike Gundy. They're also looking for their first victory over the Aggies, all under the direction of their spiky-haired leader. And really, who wants to lose to these guys year after year? It was on A&M's very first possession that OSU defensive back Jacob Lacey forced Jeff Fuller to fumble. Big man Hugo Chinasa picked it up and sped towards the end zone. Chinasa's 35-yard return will get the Pokes to the 21-yard line. Eventually, Kendall Hunter will get stuffed inches shy of the end zone. So on A&M's second possession, guess who? It's the nimble Hugo Chinasa, picking off the pass after it bounces off the hands of Jamie McCoy. This time, the big sophomore leaves nothing to chance and waltzes in for the touchdown from 6 yards out. OSU led 7-0, 6.5 minutes in. Next time the Cowboys touched the ball, it was the usual suspects. Zach Robinson finds Dez Bryant for the 29-yard touchdown. And the crowd of 51,147 was ecstatic with the 14-0 lead early. But only 2 minutes later, with A&M going 3 and out, Justin Brantley punted to Dez Bryant. He probably wishes he hadn't done that. The super sophomore took the 54-yard punt, stumbled deep in his own territory, and then rocketed around the corner and 78 yards to pay dirt. Cowboys led 21-0 and looked well on their way to avenging all those tough A&M losses. The only score in the second 15 minutes of the game would once again come on the defensive side of the ball, as junior linebacker Patrick Levine picked off the tip pass and returned it for the touchdown. OSU led 28-7 at the half. Cowboys had a season-high 5 takeaways in the game. Second half would begin with another Dez Bryant touchdown catch, and then late in the quarter, Parrish Cox would try to break free on the kickoff return. The last man barely tripped him up, and he had to settle for 29 yards and putting the Pokes in great field position. It led to the nice fake handoff to Keith Toston and the 6-yard TD jaunt by Zach Robinson. OSU led 42-14. Cowboys rushed for 215 yards, 66 by Robinson, 90 by Kendall Hunter. But early in the fourth, it was back to the bread-and-butter play. Robinson found Dez Bryant open in the end zone for the 21-yard touchdown. OSU led 49-21. Bryant caught 5 passes for 106 yards and 3 touchdowns. Robinson was 10 of 13 for 186 yards with 3 touchdowns. And finally, with under 2 minutes left, it was Robinson again, sniffing out the end zone. Cowboys win 56-28. It's the most points OSU has ever scored on Texas A&M. In the 4th straight game, the Cowboys have gone over 50. 4 of those touchdowns were scored by the scintillating sophomore, Dez Bryant.
He's a pretty good player, you know. We had to calm him down some tonight. You know, Dez gets a little upset when you don't throw it to him every play. He thinks that, and again, I hear people in the stands saying throw it to Dez. So, I mean, it's not like I think a lot of people agree with him, but Dez is a piece of work. But I'm glad he's on our team, and he's a good football player. And I'll say that he likes to compete.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm having the most fun, since I've been here, and to have fun, you got to win, and that's what we're doing. And the fans have been great all season. The West End Zone, I mean, that place is always rocking, and so it's been fun for the players and the coaches and the fans and everybody involved. So hopefully we can just kind of keep things going.
A&M is one of those teams that in the past we've lost close ones to, and it's something that we haven't forgotten. We haven't forgot about the last year, the year before, and it's something that was in the back of our minds, and we felt like we did owe something this game.
It's definitely huge, getting pressure on the quarterback, getting some tips. Pat got an interception, then, Hugo gets an interception, gets a fumble too. Hugo was all over the place today. Every time I look up, he's making a play. And, our D-line was getting the pressure on the quarterback, linebackers blitzing, and it was good. So everything was working for us today.
It was a great win for us. It's a great win for Oklahoma State. We're very excited about where we are. We're trying to do the best we can to keep everything on an even note, continuing to work hard, and go back to work on Sunday morning and get ready for Mizzou.
So strangely enough, it was the Cowboys' defense that shined on Saturday night, and boy, will they ever need to step up again next week, as OSU heads up to face Missouri and the number 4 Tigers in what promises to be a scoring bonanza involving two of the nation's great offensive juggernauts. Reporting from Stillwater, Damon Fontenot, News OK TV.